You're almost there.
Oh boy.
I'm not 100% sure what I'm checking here right now.
I think you're just seeing if you have more parts to show off.
Somebody might have asked something specific about them. I guess I'll use that moment to mention that apparently the way the parts unlocked. And it's kind of unclear as far as everybody's concerned, but the general consensus is that a part will unlock when you have double the amount needed to purchase it. So, like, if you want to get something that's 3,000, you need 6,000 here. But people aren't really 100% sure if that's accurate or not.
What stage is this based off, if any?
Maybe very, very vaguely. It'd definitely be vaguely X2-1, or Fortress 1 from X2. It's because it's the long steps down and then the thing over the spikes, but it's very briefly.
Alright. That is a weird palette for those.
So, something that I was unaware of, I think it's in that hall? It might be in a different one, but the Shotokan capsule is inside an electric trap like that. And the only reason you're supposed to know that's a thing is that the wall behind it is gray instead of white or something, and like you blow right past it and you almost never notice. And naturally your instinct is to avoid hitting those because those are all instant damage.
Yeah. I don't think it would have been in that last one, because that partition wasn't wide enough.
Yeah, I want to say that it's in the final step, or what? Third step, not the final. Yeah. I don't think it's in this one.
This just looks precarious as shit.
It's not overly bad with good air dash timing, in the sense you just have to double tap instead of, like, hitting a separate button or anything.
Yeah.
It's honestly not too bad. It also might be in this part. Because I don't get it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure
I'm
you
just kind of like...
out in the original.
I don't know if I do or not. Because I'm pretty sure at the time I'm way too busy being just stupid or something. But who knows? There's honestly not a whole lot to this stage, so I guess...
Oh, well, now there's fire again.
Yeah, still not instant death.
Instant death lightning under the fire. Why?
Well, because you're not supposed to go through the fire like that. It's just a hazard for when you're going through it. Like a smart person, it's just, I don't care at this point. So, just for the sake of speed. Honestly, it doesn't do enough damage. And honestly, like, I don't need to worry about outlasting. Although in this particular instance, I think I use a sub-tank. But the boss coming up is quite a pain, and I've actually got some info for him up. Isaz and Solio, or Soilo. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it.
Which one is which?
It's just, I don't know. The big one is Isaz, and the top one,
I think you take a dive here.
Oh yeah, that's right, just to save the sub-tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is also a rare instance where you'll get to see the Giga Crush used well. I'll actually go through this a little bit. There's a side note on it. Oh, so there's missiles that'll come out of his top or back or something. And they move with him. So you see how they're like going diagonally down like that?
Yeah.
None of the other giant bosses do anything like that. So people assume that it was cool.
Hey, he's already dead.
Yeah, so wreck his shit with the Buster. When he's about to half health, you can use the Giga Crush. Both faces share a health bar, so when you use the Giga Crush on him, it does like obscene amounts of damage because it carries over to like the health bar twice over, kind of, because it's hitting two targets that share one health, or something like that.
Good!
Yeah, he's still really hard though. Like, if you're on the ground when he's close, you can't jump out at all, because he's a wall, and the platform is also blocking you, so you're basically just stuck taking damage until he moves enough. And then dodging the missiles on top is really precarious. So, fuck that fight. Also, we've got Berkana finally showing like a little bit of actual character detail. Also, apparently, Zero's charge sword can push him back a little bit.
I That's neat.
I think.
Really, where his design comes from, it seems a little out of place.
Yeah, it does.
Fantastic. Excellent.
It's interesting that the two faces kind of look very Sigma-esque, and it actually has Sigma's logo on the side. But,
Well, what would that mean? That guy's Berkana, not Sigmas.
actually, that is kind of a valid point in this one, but I'll get to that when we're past these two. But anyway, this is the Berkana Gareth stage. So this one isn't based on anything, it's just a level.
Kind of reusing the pseudo X4 background.
Kind of, but not the same ones. Like, this is all, at least new background work. I think those, like, Sparky blocks have been shown off already. Honestly, there's a lot. Oh, okay, so here's this part. If you don't, or depending on who you come in with, is which path you go on. I can no longer switch characters. So, now those two are arguing pretty vehemently based on how quickly they're flashing. So this is the point where I've been wanting to kind of like go over these two a little bit.
Go for it.
So the general consensus, or not really consensus, but like the general thing going on is Gareth is like proud warrior, didn't really want to do anything in the first place, just wanted to fight outright. So naturally he's interested in like testing his skills against Zero and stuff like that. And from like a scientific / growth standpoint, Berkana is really interested in X just in general. So they're just like, alright, here's the point where we probably shouldn't let them fight as a team, let's split off and go do our own stuff. Zero's Fortress stages suck. A lot. Just a lot. Zero plays like garbage in this game, in my opinion, so that's a thing that, there's your pro tip for Zero, don't play as Zero at any point. Just don't worry about it.
Don't you have to unlock extreme mode?
Save state a lot. There's your pro tip. Cheat. But, yeah. So...
Just don't use save states.
Exactly. So X making the good call of like, hey, both of them are separated, I guess we fucking have to do that too now, so now they're off on their own adventures. And so now we're at a point, and this is like the only part of the game besides the alternating route intro stage that you cannot play as the other character, so it's specifically designed around this character. So X for that, Zero for his. It doesn't really show very much, like, there's nothing about this, it's like, X's abilities, like, use that range, or anything like that, it's just present.
Oh good, the water's back.
The instant death water's back.
But it's not flashing yellow.
That's because there's only 3 frames of animation, and we might have missed all the yellow ones. This part coming up is just probably the worst part of this area in general. So you need to do that, and basically if you miss, you're going to die. Because it doesn't come back, and then that happens.
Is that really necessary on top of the instant death hit?
No, it is not.
Game, why do you
Just, hey, why do you want me to not be having a good time right now? Yeah, this is arguably one of the worst rooms, like, just in the series overall, but, like, it's not impossible, so it's whatever. But just when you think about it objectively, it's just like, so it's just a giant Fortress Stage beginner's trap life pit thing. Honestly, I got really lucky in that, because there were certain times where I would go for the upward air dash, and literally it couldn't reach, because I'm not 100% sure that that's on a fixed pattern. I think it might be randomized, but I don't know that for sure, so don't quote me on it. And this is totally pro-ish. So, just keep an eye on it. It'll be, I think so.
feels really late.
It does, but you get it for the replays. Yeah, it'd be in there. See?
Yeah.
Purple wall. Yep, there we go. Cool, thank you, past me. I guess I was talking about it. So that little gray section right there, you can just jump right through and get it. Use it for Sword of Berkana. I mean, you can do the Dragon Punch, so that'd reach upward. You'll see how she fights in just a moment. And then, like, all the refights and stuff.
Right.
But for the most part, it doesn't matter. Well, not for the most part, it just doesn't matter outright because I've got my Death Ray going on. And that is just straight up the boss fight arena background for Phase 1 of Sigma in X4. Phase 1 and 2. Also, I really like her animation for that. I think it's good.
Yeah. It's really nice.
It's good and, like, minimalistic. I'm floating, so this just works.
So, but seriously, what was the plot of this? Like, what are they trying to accomplish?
They're basically collecting the DNA souls to strengthen themselves. That's literally like they're just being bastards and stealing robot souls to become like Shang Tsung, I think, from Mortal Kombat. He's the one that steals people's souls.
I think.
Shang Tsung. Anyway, they're doing that. Like, they're just powering themselves up. So she's got some cool shit. That was an A button, and that's a B button. If she hits you with those, it disables the button corresponding to the thing that she hits you with. I like her boss concept. I'm kind of bummed out that I'm not going to show off more of it, because she also, like, depending on certain spells that she casts, she'll make the walls solid spikes, and then become a ground-oriented game that you can no longer dodge off the walls with. Or she'll make platforms and then make the floor all spikes, and then you have to dodge on a much more limited plane up top without falling in. And honestly, I think that's a really cool mechanic.
Yeah, that sounds neat. Too bad she's fucking dead.
Can't believe it.